Okay, guys, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can create a mock-up portfolio. So this is part of my freelancer series to actually help you guys start from scratch. So let's get into it. So one question that gets asked a lot is, also, how do I create a mock-up portfolio? How do I, okay, not mock-up portfolio, how do I create a portfolio? How do I get clients to work for to build up my portfolio? And I realized that most people don't know that in actuality, if you are entirely new, you can actually create a mock-up portfolio. But this is depending, the ease of doing this depends on what industry you're working with, right? For writers, it's entirely very easy. For graphic designer, it is quite easy too. And for website designers, it's, let's say, moderately easy. So for video design and the rest, but basically, at any industry you're working in, except maybe from programming, even for programming itself, you can create a mock-up portfolio. But programmers, you guys usually go through tests, not this, right? So let's continue. Now, to create a mock-up portfolio, you're going to need to find what to create your portfolio around, right? So it doesn't matter whether you're a copywriter, you're a content writer, you're this thing. What you can just do is easily search, or a story writer. What you can just do is easily search something online pertaining to that, right? So you can just go to ring lights at Amazon.com. Let's just ring light on Amazon. Let's just find something. Ring lights on Amazon. Amazon, right? Now we click on this. I will just click on any of the pages, right? Now we see a 6.3-inch ring lights. That's nice. 6.3-inch video conferencing lights. Blah 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 blah. So we just go. Let's go for this one. Oh, this is $16. Can you imagine? Somebody was trying to sell this to me for 15K. Well, I guess it's their profits. Anyway, so let's continue. Now you are here. Basically, if you're a writer, let's start with copywriting, since that's what I do. If you're a copywriter, what you can easily just do is write a under product description for this, right? This is not really, this is jargon. This is what we call jargon in product description writing. This is product specification. So you write a product description for this, and you can write this thing, a sales, like a three email sequence promoting this particular product, right? And then you can also even write a sales letter, like something like the difference a ring light will make in your business, or you can write a blog post around it. But basically, you want to write materials around these ring lights. Now, keep in mind, it necessarily doesn't have to be a ring light, okay? So I'm just giving you an example of how you can find products. Now, if you don't want the ring lights, you can just find something like a coaching program. You can check it out on Facebook. This is for those of you in my premium class who are listening to this. Those Facebook groups I shared to you guys. You guys can check it out there. Even if, well, for you guys who are not in it too, you can just check coaching programs or courses. Courses, right? Let's find something on Coursera. So, oh, let's find some, okay, let's click on machine learning. Let's see the specification and everything on there. But about this course, machine learning, blah, 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 blah. So what you do, because most of you don't like research, you go and research more about machine learning now on your listing. And you write a sales page around this. If you're a graphic designer, you design graphics to sell this, or like you just make a logo for this, right? It doesn't have to be something distinct. If you can edit a video for this. This is just you trying to make up your mock-up portfolio. You can use the free tools to actually do this. I'm sure there are some free tools in this thing, or free modes in Adobe Premiere and for video editing that you can actually use to get this done. If you're a writer, if you're a content writer, if you're a blog writer, and everything, you can even create something about it. Even an article writer, you can create an article around this machine learning course, right? Now, the machine learning is the science of getting computers to act as being explicitly programmed. In the past decade, machine learning has given us self-driving cars, practical speech recognition, effective web search, and blah, 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 blah. But you guys are getting my point. So you can find these things if you don't want to, if you can't just find them around you. Personally, I can just stay and just think of what to write around, right? I can just look around my room And I'm looking at this now. I'm looking at what should I say? What would be useful? I'm looking at this perfume, right? I can write something around my perfume. I can write something around my second laptop. I can write something around my phone charger or my wristwatch, any of my wristwatch. I can write a product description around it, pure brown leather, something, all this pornography. You have to do your research before you write anything. And that's one thing I want you guys to know. So after you've done your research, you found a product that you feel like you want to write from. And how do you choose this product? The easiest way to choose this product is to find the demand. Let's say you go on Upwork and you've gone to upwork.com, right? Let's see if we can open an incognito tab. Let's open a new incognito tab. Okay. Upwork. Oh, is this still recording? I don't know if this is recording. Yeah, still continue sharing my screen, please. Okay, I think it's still recording. But either ways, if this is not recording, and it's probably going to just be a blank space in the video, but you are going to still get my idea. So you just go to upwork.com, upwork.com, okay? Now you click on search talents. I have taught you guys how to do this in previous videos. Now when you click on search talent, or you can search projects, but let's click on search talent, right? Now you can just put graphics designer. Now when you see different types of graphic designers, what you can easily do is look at the types of job they've completed before and draw inspiration from that, right? Video editor, you see, I've searched for the graphic designer, but most of them do design creative and video editing and the rest of that. Marketing, video edits work, After Effects artists needed, and iMovie for birthday and the rest of them. Now you get the type of requests, you get to see the kind of requests that are consistent, right? You have to see the kind of requests that are consistent, that people are constantly asking for. You look for what people are constantly asking for. You look for what people are constantly asking for. Now, when you are around this, you can know what kind of listing to create. Moving on your job listing feed, or let's say you go on LinkedIn and look at the job resume side or the job listing there. You find out what these guys are looking for, and you can create. Don't just go and start. Before you go to create any sales letter, any mock-up video, or create a mock-up portfolio around any point, any mock-up video, any video editing, any content, or anything around any of these products, you can just research. Is that a course, a coaching program, or the rest of it? You want to actually look around what niche, what industry, what kind of things are people asking you to do, right? What kind of things are people going on Upwork and asking others to do? What looks consistent? What's this niche will I create around? Because you want your portfolio to get close to your clients as much as possible, as much as it is what they want. Now, basically, I've taught you how to do your research for, sorry about that. I've taught you how to do your research for finding a product to create a mock-up portfolio on. I've taught you how to also know what products to look for, because you base that off the job demand, right? After you base that off the job demand, you go on the internet, to Google, type something and find a product that you can write a sales letter, a listing, do a video for, do a graphics design for, and the rest of that. For graphic designers, you guys can also look at this. Like take a look at this now. You can just do something like this for the product, right? You give a full catalog. Now we're going to talk about arranging and structuring your portfolio. Now that you've created portfolios, let's say you can start with ring light, right? So now you can say, if you're a graphic designer, I'm using graphic designer mainly for this, or if you're you can be like ring light logos or graphics for James, or for James Carter, right? Now this is you making the portfolio personalized. The name doesn't have to speak to anybody. Just find a foreign name. There are so many you can come up with, Mark Brown and the rest of that. So you can put ring light graphics for Mark Carter, or Amazon ring light graphics for Mark Carter, or product describe graphics for Mark. So you look at this, you look at this, draw inspiration from this, go on your this thing, create graphics around this. Yes, you actually have to create. I know you are looking for fast jobs, but you have to make this so it makes everything easier for you in the future. And when you start applying for jobs, now you look around this, you can create something like this, create something like this, create this, create this, create all of this, right? You can create all of this. Then you can also put just maybe small specification at the rest, but you draw inspiration from this, you will make them. Now, once you are done with that, the next thing you want to do after you are done with this now is, after you've created it, you put, when you go on your portfolio, you easily just use a Google Docs file. So it can be like, what do I call it? You can go on your Google Drive, create a Google, let's see, where's my Google Drive? Okay. All right, these are from years ago. So let's look at that, right? Basically, I can just add something new, right? So I create a new folder. I type it Walter's portfolio. Walter's portfolio. You create that. Now on Walter's portfolio, this is my general portfolio, by the way. You can just do something like when you get here, you create a folder in this now, right? Folder, right? James Parker, maybe. James Parker, Amazon graphics for James Parker. Amazon graphics. I think, let me turn the folder. Let me just give it on graphics for James Parker. For James Parker. And he creates, right? So now when the person clicks on Walter's portfolio, you will see one here, Amazon graphics for James Parker. You want to put the name first, of course, like that. You create another one, company logo for buywellcompany.com. This thing, video editing for blah, 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 blah. And you go inside here, when you create something, you create a docs, a file or anything, when you click on this now, you're inside here, right? So inside your the graphics, you can now upload the pictures on this thing. And you can add a description to them. Now, this makes it really structured. So when you go, what you share is the general link to the this thing, Walter's general portfolio. In your case, it will be your own general portfolio, right? And when you share the link to Walter's portfolio, in your case, to be your own portfolio. Now, if you're going to target something really specific, you can send the client, let's say something like, okay, the person now wants to do product description or something like that for their e-commerce websites, right? Then you can just easily send something like the Amazon portfolio of what you've done or what you've created or what you've written or whatever it is you have created around that niche that they are specifically looking at. Now, this is how you structure your portfolio, and you put the names and copy and everything. So when you tell the client the direct link, they enter, they'll be like, oh, Amazon, oh, company logo, oh, video editing for someone's birthday, blah, 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 this kind of things. They are close to what the client is looking for. If you want to send a general portfolio, if somebody looking for something, you can send something of that is very similar. Copy the link, it should be a different link. Copy it from your Google Drive and send it to the client. And now you know that you've gotten and you've structured your portfolio correctly, right? So now, I've already explained crafting your portfolio and how you're going to do it. Now, leveraging your portfolio, this is more of an in-depth topic. We'll just talk a little bit about it and end this video, right? So basically, leveraging your portfolio is making your portfolio as close as possible to what clients are demanding for or whatever you are going for. The reason you want to have a portfolio, this is for those of you listening to this, as at the time I'm creating this, we have not yet kicked off the $0 to $2,000 challenge within 30 days or before the end of the year, right? So you want to do this now, follow the steps I'm giving you guys here. If you already have a portfolio, follow these steps and structure it, right? And if you feel like you're lacking, create more Mockup portfolios. It's going to be hard work, yes, but create that, right? Now, once you're done with that, what you want to do is simple. you want to what's the name? You want to start when you are applying for this thing, when you're applying for a proposal, a job, or anything, you can be like, just like I've helped James create an Amazon graphics, right? You want to do name dropping. I'll talk more about this in the this thing, class and everything. But you want to do something like this. So just like I've helped James do blah 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 blah. Just like I've helped Jeanette. Just like I've helped Jeanette create her company logo and the rest. When you have this in your portfolio, you can find the link to it here. This is you now leveraging your portfolio plus name dropping. This improves the power behind whatever proposal you're sending on Upwork, or let's say you are in an interview or you are pitching a client on LinkedIn, and the rest of that, or the client on LinkedIn asks you to send your listing. So that's all. I just wanted to give you guys this video. This is also going to be for all everyone. I'm going to leave it on YouTube. It's very helpful. So please don't ask me how to create mockup portfolios again. It's actually quite easy. The internet has everything you are looking for, right? If you have any questions, let me know. Also, if you want to join the 0 to 2K challenge, please, I recommend you do that because it's going to be more like a mentorship than a challenge. And then we're going to start banging out at least 100 emails, 100 proposals in a month. That will be the least. I'm actually looking at more, to be honest. I think 100 is more. You have to be like 200. Because if you think about it, if you send about 300 proposals in a month, right? Now, in all these 300 proposals, you can't tell me no one will answer you. It's possible, but the chances of that are very, very, very slim, especially when you use the templates I'm going to be giving to those of you who sign up for the 0 to 2K challenge. Now, out of 300 you send, let's say 50 respond. Out of the 50 who responded, you close 15, right? These are numbers. Out of the 15 now, you're getting everything at you're closing them at $200 or $500 or something. If you use that, if you multiply that, that's 15 times 2, that's 30. So you're making like $3,000 from that, right? So that's one of the things I'm going to be teaching you guys how to leverage. This is just like a brief intro. Like what I said now, just like a brief description of it. There are other things that go into it. I'm going to be leaving a link to sign up for the 0 to 2K challenge. If you're watching this video at a later date, then probably just ended. But the link will also be made available for you to download the recordings and join the support group and get every bonus you want. So click on the link below to read more about it. This is going to be on YouTube. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.